Alright, what's up gamers? It's Gucci here once again with another Craft of Exile video. This time we have a custom request from Steelmage on to make a video on how to craft the amulet. So I'm gonna show you guys how to craft the +1/+1 amulet real quick. +1 in +1 chaos gems. Now if you're playing like Toxic Rain or Caustic Arrow, if you want to do +1 dex +1 chaos, you could also use a similar method to this. You just need to alt roll for dex instead of int. So now first things first, the amulet, right? What base are we gonna use? Now I feel like turquoise is probably the most optimal base, but because on my ED character I need dex. But blue pearl is fine if you don't want to use the mana regen enchant. You're gonna go for like dodge enchant or something. Onyx is fine. Citron is fine if you want like a higher level cast damage taken, or you're running Dread Banner like me. But yeah, so I would go with turquoise. That's just me. Now so it's gonna be a hunter because we have no choice here. Now what level of the amulet do we need? We need 82 for +1 chaos skills and 82 for int. So all you need to care about is 82 because you're just gonna multi-mod anything else. And even if you get lucky with the suffix, chaos.multi is only 80, so we're gonna go for 82. If higher is fine, but 82 is the minimum. Alright, now, so here we got the amulet. The first step to this process is alt rolling one stat +1 int. So let me find it. +1 int gems. So +1 dex if you're Caustic Arrow, Toxic Rain, but for ED we're gonna do +1 int. At this stage, I would craft can have up to 3 crafted mods, and then I would imprint this. Now you could also just imprint +1 int gems and then regal and hope to hit a suffix, and then actually I'll just show both ways. Alright, so I would imprint here and then I would regal and hope for a suffix. Now if I hit a prefix like that, I would try to salvage it with prefix to suffix, beastcraft. There, success, right? And then if it fails, I'll just go back to the imprint, right? Then go again. Now you can also just regal here and hope for a suffix. Or you imprint here, regal, and hope for a suffix. And I think you're more likely, yeah. And then if you hit a prefix, you do the same thing with a beastcraft. And there's a brick, and then you have to go back to the imprint, right? And from here, you can then craft the multimod. So this is basically the same state, except for in the first step, we have imprinted the multimod. So it kind of saves us like 2x, maybe. But because as I'll show here, the chance of us hitting Chaos Skill Gems is lower than the chance of hitting Chaos Leech. So more often than not, we're gonna hit Chaos Leech in the subsequent steps. But yeah, this is the alternate option. But I personally would imprint at this stage, and then regal for a suffix. And then if I'm unlucky, I'll do the Harvest Craft. And then if it breaks, I'll go back to the imprint, regal a suffix, and then if I'm unlucky, do the Harvest Craft, and then fix the item. So here, I think I've explained how to get to this stage, right? So once you're at this stage, you need to add on these crafts. You need to add on prefix cannot be changed, and suffixes cannot be changed, okay? So now this is 6x right here. I should have said this is ridiculously expensive on average to craft, and you should not bother. I wasn't intending on making a video on this, but still asked, so I'll do it. But I'm not even gonna bother for this. I'm satisfied with the amulet I have, and I think +1 like extra gems is just POB warrioring it up. But it's just me. If you want to go for it, more power to you. So at this stage, we've spent 6x in crafts alone, not counting the imprints and the alts to roll +1 int. Now how we're gonna try to get the chaos prefix is we're gonna do reroll reforge rare item with a chaos modifier, and we hit leech, right? So now here, what do you hear? This is what is more often than not going to happen to you. So what do you do here? Well, you have two options, and now I'll list both options, and I will explain what I feel, like what you should do when. Okay, now the first option is just applying the imprint and go again. Because it saves you a bit of currency. And I think it like on average saves like half an X compared to the other. But I would just apply imprint and go again. You know, go back all the way to here, this state, and then try to do it again. The other option, because this only works because you've already imprinted the can app up to 3 crafted mods. If you didn't imprint this, I would not apply imprint. Instead, what I would do, I would remove crafted mods, and then I'm just gonna annul and hope that I hit the Chaos Leech's life, like that. But it's a 1 in 3, right? So more often than not, you're gonna break it. In this case, you have to apply the imprint. Now, if you annul the suffix, what you can do is you can do the Beastcraft prefix to suffix to try to get rid of the Chaos Leech. And if you do, you can do, and you can just do that thing again, the Reforged Chaos step again, where you do crafted mods, prefixes cannot be changed, suffixes cannot be changed, and then you Reforge Chaos. And then, you know, you hit it, right? But then if you hit this, then you have the 2 options. Either you apply the imprint, or which saves you like half an X, or you do the what's it called, annul. Now, when would you do what? Now it all comes down to the availability of imprint beasts. Now, I'm assuming imprint beasts are around 1x. I don't really know the softcore prices, but if you have a lot of imprint beasts, it is okay to just use an imprint. Like, it will save you currency on average, and yeah, it's just stress-free. Don't have to use an annul, whatnot. Now, if imprint beasts are scarce, you probably want to just annul, because you want to try to use as little imprints as possible. Now, yeah. Is there any other factors? I don't think there's any other factors. It just comes down to that, because I think if you're crafting at this stage, if you're trying to craft an amulet like this, currency should not be a problem for you. So you just buy imprint beasts or just spend the currency. Now, so let's go back to a successful outcome, which is, yeah, not likely, but yeah. So we're at this stage, right? What do we do here? Now we remove crafted mods again. So this after spending 6x and assuming we one-shot it, we remove the crafted mods. Now we do prefixes cannot be changed, and then we scour. Here you go. This is the +1/+1 amulet, and this is where Steel actually like stops. He from at this point he says to multi-mod. Wait, I don't think Steel stops. No, he doesn't stop here. I'm wrong. Wait, he actually goes all the way. All right, he actually goes for the GG. Alright, let's go. Alright, so the next step would be can have up to 3 crafted mods. Prefixes cannot be changed. Suffixes cannot be changed. Alright. Now, this is another 6x investment. And what are we trying to hit? We are trying to hit Chaos Damage over Time multiplier. Okay, that is the goal. Now, what are the other options we can hit? We can hit, I think it's just this and Chaos Resistances. So, here and here. So it's slightly better odds than hitting that, but yeah, let's go. Let's see what happens. It's Chaos Rest. That's actually tier 1 Chaos Rest. So if this happens, what are you gonna do here? You're gonna remove all the crafted mods. Craft prefixes cannot be changed. Scour can have up to 3 crafted mods. Prefixes cannot be changed. Suffixes cannot be changed. So that's 8x to fix the amulet. And then go again. And we hit tier 2. Now, if you're spending this much currency, this is like what? Like 20 plus X maybe? I don't think you're gonna settle for tier 2. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna do remove all of these. Prefixes cannot be changed. Scour. Get rid of the tier 2. And then you're gonna do can have up to 3 crafted mods. Prefixes cannot be changed. And suffixes cannot be changed. And you go again. Chaos Rest. So you basically repeat the process till you hit tier 1. So, which is pretty unlikely, as you can see. Hit tier 2 again. Yeah, tier 1. So this is assuming you want your like perfect perfect amulet, right? So at this point, you just remove all the crafted mods, and you can just multi-mod whatever you want. So I would multi-mod like I would multi-mod what's it called? Yes. Where is percent yes? This is it. Percent yes. Wait, what? Did I craft the wrong thing? Oh, yeah, I crafted the wrong thing. Crafted mod. Percent yes. And for suffix, you can do like endurance charge or dex in, depending on what you want, right? But it's probably endurance charge if you're doing something like this. And yeah, this is how you craft the ridiculously expensive amulet that's probably not worth your time. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's all. I'll see you boys on the stream.